How does a leader maintain his or her integrity? Few of the ways to make people trust you, believe in you, respect you. Welcome to this Leadership Accelerator podcast. I am Harshal Vaingankar, your host. So being morally right, we all are leaders. We want people to follow us. We want people to like us. We want people to believe in us. Am I right? So that's why we as leaders, people are also noticing us, what we do. And that is the whole point of being morally right. By that, I don't mean that we do things intentionally which are wrong. But at times, we do things which might not be right because of lack of awareness. Or we might think that this is the right thing that we are doing, but it might not be. Or any other factors. So how can we implement this principle of being morally right? First, don't use your power or position. So let me give you an example of this. Say in your team there are two people, person A and person B. Person A has a good relationship with you, he's your good friend as compared to person B. Now person A and person B are having clashes because person A has done something wrong and which he is not ready to admit. So say you are now going in a discussion or a meeting with both of them to resolve the conflict. Should you support person A or person B in this case? Answer is obvious, person B, because he is right. So you're not going to use your power or position to tame someone and support person A. No, because he's my best friend or he's my friend. And this, no. Because when you do that, you uplift yourself as a leader. Your self-esteem goes up. Right. Second is lead from the front or set an example as a leader. We spoke about this in one of the earlier podcasts. But to give you an example again, if you want your team to come on time, you as a leader should be before time in the office. So say your office starts at 9:30, you should be in the office by 9:15. And then you can expect and command others to come on time at least by 9:30. But if you come late, say you come post 9:30 and then you expect your team members to come on time, that's never going to happen because they are going to follow you. You are their leader. So be very careful as to what you do. People are watching you. So lead from the front in every aspect. Third point, apologize when you're wrong. Whenever you feel that you're wrong, you might not be doing it intentionally like I mentioned earlier. You might be unaware of that situation. But as soon as you come to know that, okay, there's something wrong, there is a mistake from your side, back off and apologize to whoever that is. That might be your team member or your manager or your senior manager, whoever that is. Now when you do that, do you think your credibility will go up? Do you think people will trust you more because they know that you will not do anything which is unethical? Wherever you're wrong, you will not get your ego in between. You will keep it aside and you will accept your mistake and you will apologize. That will really help you to build a good trust and relationship with anyone. Fourth point, earn your judgment, but don't just judge anyone. So what do I mean by that? For example, say there is a person A about whom you have heard something from person B or some other person. Now the data that person B has given about person A to you, don't use that data to right away have an assumption about person A. Or don't start judging person A because of that data. That data could be misleading. That data could be false. That data would be coming out of some hatred or jealousy or gossip. So always make sure that you give the person A chance, a fair chance to share or present his side. Okay? Or you make sure that you extract the right data from person A. So that you earn the judgment. You earn your judgment through the data that you have got from both person A and person B. And then you can have a certain judgment. But don't right away judge a person because someone else has told you something about it. Because that would be really wrong. Because later on when you come to know you made a mistake by not understanding what person A had to say and you just blindly trusted on person B, that could be a big blunder. And as a leader, or even as a normal human being, you don't want to do that. Yes? So always give a fair chance to others. When you do that, you will always be doing the right thing. You won't feel bad or guilty about it later. The other thing is that we are no judge. Okay, we are not the judge sitting in a court. But if you look at the judge sitting in the court, he also makes sure that he listens to both the parties and only then give his judgment. Only when he has got the correct data. And if he feels that, okay, this is what it is, and that's when he passes the judgment. But in most of the cases, I would say that we are not judge, and we should not be judging people because we don't know what's going in their life. They might have done something which might look preposterous or which might look bad, or we might think it's wrong. But it would be one of the instances because of some family issues that he is going through, or financial crisis, or health challenges in his family, and because of which he might be frustrated, irritated. He might have said something in the spur of moment. So look at it, even if it is one of an instance, or is it repeated every single time. So when it is done every single time, you know that, okay, that is the nature of that person, that is the innate nature that he has, the behavior that he has. So even then, you don't need to still judge him. You can make sure that you can stay away from that person, but at least give someone a benefit of doubt in the first attempt. Don't right away make a judgment or that mindset about that person. Yes, I hope you're getting the picture or the point from where I'm coming from and what I want to say. So that's what I mean by doing what's right. I want you to practice this and see or introspect if you can improvise on any of these things. And don't forget to like, share and follow for more such powerful content. See you. God bless.